Going to graph 3-76 on a set of axes. Be sure to create a complete graph. If necessary, see the math notes box for this lesson to review what makes a graph complete. So first, we're looking at our table and we have to figure out how we want to set up our axes. Let's look at the x values first. We've got -4 to 0, and then we go up to +4. So we're going to have to leave room on either side of 0 on the x-axis. And next we'll look at the y values. So it looks like we've got positive y values that go up to 9, and then we have negative y values that go down to 7. Okay, so first of all, before I draw my x-axis, I have to at least leave 10 above that so I can go up to +9. So let me count. That would be about 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So if I put my x-axis right about here, that should be okay. And I only have to go 4 to one side and 4 to the other side. So I can make sure I at least go 5. So that's just fine there. And then over on this side, we'll just go 6 just to make sure. Okay, so this is in the middle. And I'm going to go ahead and draw the line. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we at least have 9 right there. And then down below, we need to go at least to -7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. That would be down here. And so we'll go a little bit past that. Okay, so now I'll draw the x or y axis down to here. All right, and so I'm just going to label this because we have to be sure to label, and then to give some indicator of what the scale is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't want to have to number every single line, so I'm just going to make that a 5 and go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here and make that a 5. Go 5 up here, make that a 5. And over here, we'll make this a -5. Oh, that should have been a -5 also. So we'll make that -5. Okay, so now I've given people some idea of the scale. I've labeled the two axes, and now I can start plotting my graph. So -4 is the x value, and then we have to go up to 9. So I count up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's our first point. And the next one is -3. And we need to go up to 7. That's there. And then -2, we need to go up to 5. And that, of course, is right there. And when we get to 0, we only need to go up to 1. Oops, I missed one. -1 goes up to 3. And then if we look at 1, we realize we have to go down to -1. And then for 2, we need to go down 1, 2, 3 to -3. And at 3, we need to go down 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's -5. And at 4, we need to go down to -7. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. That's -7. Okay, so now we've got those points plotted, and we can go ahead and draw a line. So I don't happen to have a ruler with me, so I'm just going to use a piece of paper that has a straight edge. And I'll draw the line connecting all the points. And then to indicate that it goes infinitely in either direction, I will put arrows at the end of my line. So I think I have everything necessary to make a complete graph. I've got the axes labeled. I have scale on the axes. I've got my line with the points connected and arrows pointing in either direction. And in this case, because we're just doing numbers, and well, it might be nice to entitle this with the rule. So writing the rule on here when you're just graphing numbers is a way of giving a title to your graph. So now people know that this graph is graphing this rule.